first time I came here was when Open Door first started, to start up when we were at OBA, and Debbie Gruby invited me and my mom to come to church.
How long have we been coming?
Since it was OBA.
Since OBA. We've been going to Open Door for a little over a year now, and we were like, sure. We'd just moved here probably a year prior to that, and we hadn't found a church.
I had been out of church for a while, not really going anywhere, and my mom's the one that told me about it. She said, heard about this new church that's opening, and I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I just think, I want to go and try it out. Will you go with me? And I was like, yeah, why not? Let's give it a try.
I started coming here September 27th, I believe, of last year, and I was going through a hard time, and my mom and my sister told me I needed to come here and just give it a shot.
When I first come in, I love the environment, the atmosphere. Everyone seemed really nice, but I'm kind of a shy person, so I would just kind of come in the first couple times, just kind of making myself come, and then after a couple of months, just meeting different people and listening to Kevin and the different sermons and stuff, I really started to fall in love with it.
I noticed right away, because a lot of the churches we've been to have been very formal and bigger and formal, and I noticed right away that it felt more small, family-like, and we were already introducing ourselves to people and talking to people.
It was like a breath of fresh air. It was relaxed. I didn't feel like I had to be someone I wasn't. I could just walk in the door who I was and didn't have to pretend to be anybody.
When you come in here, you don't feel like a stranger, even if it's your first time, and that's a big thing.
The thing that I loved about it was the church is very open with what they believe in and where they stand on the Bible. Having a whole Sunday just talking about what this church believes in meant a lot to me. So I noticed that right from the start, welcoming and grounded in the Bible. I come here because I don't know everything, and I want to know that the place that I'm going to is using what's in the Bible primarily, and that you could tell right from the start that was true here. I also noticed that Kevin, as a pastor, one of the first things he said in one of the first services we were at was, hey, we're all working through our walk together. Nobody knows everything. We're all struggling together. And that kind of hit me. I'm used to a pastor standing up there and saying, do this, do that. And hearing someone talk about being human and struggling really appealed to me personally. Perhaps I've been jaded in my church experience, but it was just good seeing a pastor who I could relate to.
I'd been to some other churches in the past and always just felt, they felt a little cold, but there's something just really warm and inviting about this place.
It doesn't matter what Sunday it is, it doesn't matter what season it is. Everybody's always welcome and you feel like you're part of the family. It doesn't matter what you're going through in life, nobody's here to judge you.
One of my favorite things that I look forward to every week is the worship. I really love our worship. I think our worship team is awesome, and I just get lost in it, and I really love that. That's something that I hadn't experienced before.
For me, it's the people. I love socializing with them before church, after church. Sometimes I think I probably do it a little too much.
I like the 25 minutes when the singing's over, which I enjoy too, but and we get to the message, because the messages here have every one of them. I'm writing in my Bible. I'm excited for it. It's always something that ends up being meaningful to me, and I'm always running out of margins on the Bible, writing stuff down. So that's been the thing that's mattered to me the most and meant the most to me, is the message.
Since we've been coming to Open Door, I feel more inspired, I guess, to share what God has put into my life and what He's done. But also, I'm not scared anymore to tell people about what I believe and what He's done in my life and how He can do the same in theirs.
I'd been away from church for a while and just felt a little bit far from God, but ever since I've started coming here, I've just grown closer and closer and felt like I've really grown as a Christian and hopefully as a better person.
I feel like since coming to Open Door, our family is more God-centered than what it was before.
Our children have, found friends that are like-minded, that are Christian, and we have too. It's just been nice getting to be a part of like a bigger thing, like getting to be a part of
just a community. And I mean, like we keep saying community, but that's what it is. It's
something we've always been lacking.
Yeah, we've always been lacking. We've been lacking our kids being able to hang out with the other kids at their age that are, that go to Falls Creek, that go to the camps, and that are able to go to youth and just have fun and talk about God.
A year ago, I was in a real bad situation, and I started coming here, and just a few weeks later, I was actually saved. And with that being said, one of my boys that was uncertain about God was actually saved not too long ago due to my example and being able to just believe in this church and believe in God's word. For a long time, I haven't known where I'm at in life. I never really understood what my purpose was, or I had a real hard time believing in God. Had a real hard time having faith. And since I've come here and just dealing with the people that serve here, the staff, it has completely turned my life around to, just spreading God's word now is it's amazing. The feeling, what it's done for my boys, what it's done for me and my family. I appreciate it.